Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the homestead. So today we are going to be planting up one of our beautiful green stalks here with some cucumber starts that I got over at work. Let me turn you around and show those to you real quickly. Okay, so as you can see here, friends, we have our cucumber starts. Obviously, they are a little peaky. They need to be in the ground, but I wanted to take a minute and walk you through how to plant these guys because cucumbers, much like squash, do not like their feet being messed with. So oftentimes, and the majority of the time, I will not use starts on any type of squash or any type of cucumber. But I know some of you guys are new to gardening, probably don't have seeds, but you do have access to the plant. So I just wanted to show you what that was going to look like and how they're going to kind of react. So when you plant out starts of cucumbers or squash or things of that nature, they're gonna kind of stunt for about 2 weeks. So anticipate seeing little to no changes for at least 2 weeks. Now that could potentially not be the case in your growing zone. Maybe you have a little bit less of a stressful climate where you can get those guys to really start to kick in after a week. But I just wanted to walk you through how to gently plant these guys out in such a way that you are going to reduce your stunt time. So let's go on ahead and get this guy planted up real quick and get into the most important part of this video, which is the planting, of course. Okay, so these broccoli that I have in here are not really going to do anything. So I'm just going to go on ahead and pull them out, knock off as much of the dirt as possible. And give it to the chicks. Okay guys, as you can see, I have cleaned out the green stalk here of the plants that needed to be removed. So those were some broccoli, as I had said, that were just trying to go to bolt. So I just went on ahead and I gave them to the chickens. And hey, they're absolutely thrilled and just going nuts over there. But what we are going to do, I am not going to change out all of my soil this time around. So I had added in here some new soil around fall, and it's actually still in pretty good condition. So all I'm going to do is actually add a little bit of Espoma Biotone into my pockets, just to add a little bit of extra nutrients back into the soil. Gonna make sure that I've got any extra roots pulled out, and there we go. All right, so now we have our kind of peaky little cucumbers. Now these cucumbers are actually a bush variety, which is going to be perfect for this. So just like we did with our salsa tower when we had our dwarf tomatoes and then our potapinos, which is a dwarf jalapeno, we're basically going to be doing the exact same thing and planting a smaller plant varietal in a container that's just going to be a little bit happier, a little bit easier for us to trellis and to maintain in the container. Now, as you can see, there's like 2 in each of these little pots here. Now, the one thing I am not going to do, because I'm doing a lot of root disturbance just in doing this, and as I said, they don't like for their feet to be disturbed. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go on ahead and I'm going to plant these two as is. Now, the reason that I'm doing this, and then of course I'm going to top off with a fresh handful of new soil here. But the reason that I am not dividing them out is because since they don't like that type of root disturbance, and I've already disturbed their roots enough, and honestly, over the next 2 weeks, I want to see which of the two of these is going to end up being the strongest, because whichever one is seeming to stay peaky, it's not making any progress or growth, all I'm going to do is come in, take some scissors, snip it off, and get rid of it. So then that way, and I know that that's hard, it was hard for me at first because, you know, I want all of my plants to like live. But the fact of the matter is that hole is way too small for all of them to just be living in together like that. And one of them will not do well no matter what, because there's just not enough room. And there's also at times what we could consider a failure to thrive. That happens with some plants. That's not uncommon. So if you've had, say, like 1 strawberry plant out of 10 die, that's not actually bad odds. I know it's hard when one plant dies, but that's sort of just part of the gardening process. So there we go. I've got number 2 in. And we're going to do the exact same thing that I talked about with this one, planting the 2 together. We're going to see which is the strongest. Whichever is not over the next week, I'm just going to come in and trim that off. I'll probably bring you along on another video so that you can see what that process actually in practicality looks like. Adding a healthy dose of biotone in there. Now this one has 3, so I'll have to get rid of 2 of them, but we'll just see which ones end up surviving the best. And to be honest, in planting them out like this, since they don't like root disturbance and since they are a little peaky, I'm kind of anticipating 1 or 2 of them are going to end up kind of dying on me anyway with this transplant. So in essence, it's good that there's more than 1 plant in each of those pots. So as I said, I'll bring you along for that. Let's go on ahead and get this tower completely planted out, guys. So honestly, guys, that's really all there is to planting out your cucumber plants. Now, you can go ahead and seed start them yourself. If you are in a climate where you have a shorter growing season. However, if you are in a climate where you have a little bit more growing length and maybe a little bit more forgiveness with the cold weather like I have, you will find that it is way easier to just go on ahead and seed start. But we'll see how these guys do in our container. So it's like just a fun, interesting container project, because I want you to see what is possible for you right where you are. So no matter what you're doing or how you need to grow, the most important thing is that you are actually growing. So that's really what this project is about, is giving you some inspiration and some tips and tricks and how to overcome some obstacles with certain types of plants and to be able to have a successful harvest this year. So that's all I've got for you on this video. Go on ahead and check out the link at the end of this video on cucumber seed starting. So I'm going to include that at the end to kind of get you a little bit more information on cucumbers and how you can plant them and options for growing where you are. And don't forget, down below I have a direct link to my one-on-one garden coaching calls. So that is me talking with you live right where you are, helping you to grow in your space and basically fitting whatever it is that you need to learn or you need to know into an hour session with me so that you can have successful harvest 2024. Okay, guys? So as always, keep it simple, natural, and essential. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.